Don't avoid commitment. That's different than saying don't be afraid of commitment. Avoiding it is you pick and choose what commitments you do want. Because you're down with commitment. Commitment to having gas in your car or battery charge, whatever. Relationships such as like with your friends, you're committed to your friends, you're committed to your spouse, husband, wife, you're committed to your girlfriend, boyfriend, you're committed to going to work, you're committed to keeping your house clean or decent or whatever. So you're not afraid of commitment, but you avoid the commitments that are going to require for you to put in work. The work that you don't want to do, but you want the result that comes from that commitment. A lot of times I've seen it, and I actually done it myself too, where you don't want to commit because it's going to be too much work. You want to try that new business. You want to try to get fit. You know you should get fit. Your freaking conscience is hollering at you, screaming at you, and saying you need to get fit. You need to look better in that clothes. You need to get better for summer. You need to look fire for the holidays. Stop eating so much. Stop drinking so much. Stop sleeping so much. Stop kicking it so much. And all that is afraid of the commitment, afraid of commitment of putting in more hours at work, or afraid of commitment of starting that business that you've been wanting to try. You really want to start that business. And you're like, you always put excuses. Nah, it's because I need money. It's because I need resources. I need more knowledge. There's a lot of competition. You start arguing with yourself. You start putting your own roadblocks. Nah, I don't want to start because there's too much competition, but you really want to start that t-shirt business. And you know you're not even that good, but that passion for wanting to do it, like, damn, I want to do it, damn, I want to do it. So certain days you'll talk about, yeah, I want to start it. And then once you build up enough of that courage that you have inside of you really wanting to start it, because you really do, it's true, you're the same one that puts the roadblock that says, because you start thinking about that commitment. I'm going to have to do it every day. I'm going to have to post. I'm going to have to buy the stuff and keep it neat and not make a mess. And I don't have that room. The boring part of the fun thing you want to do starts kicking in, because everything, no matter how passionate you are, eventually it gets to a point where it turns to work. Eventually it gets to the point where you don't want to do it that day, and now you're committed, so you have to. That's the commitment that you're avoiding, that part of doing it when you don't want to. We'll grab exercising, for example. You know you have to. I don't care who you are, but you know at one point or another you've heard that it's good for you and you have to. Either you're like a little bit messing up with your health and fitness, or you're a lot messing up with your health and fitness. Or you keep on lying to yourself and saying, well, at least I'm not fat. Yeah, but you're not fit. It's not about being skinny, because you don't want to be skinny fat. You need to be fit. You need to be sharp. You need to have some muscle. You need to be lean. That's the way we're meant to be. That means you're being grateful for your body. Now, this video is not about fitness. This video is not about exercising. It's about avoiding commitment. But that's one of the commitments that we should all have. And many, especially in the area where I live, avoid it. They don't do it. They rather not. It's easier not to, because you don't want to commit to the pain, to the work, to the discomfort of doing it. Buying the clothes, buying the equipment, starting, exercising that first day, getting the membership, buying the dumbbells, buying the program, buying the shirt, the shoes, the socks, the shorts. And maybe that first day where you do go out for a walk. Then the next day. Then, here comes the weekend and I had plans. I don't know if I'm going to go today. I'm going to take weekends off. You're going to take days off from your commitment? Do you take days off from hanging out with your friends? Do you checking in with them, checking on social? Do you take days off from loving your spouse, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever? Do you take days off from loving your dogs? Do you take days off from eating? Now, of course, don't be a smartass and give me like, no, I fast, whatever. You know what I mean? Do you take days off from watching TV or kicking it? No, you don't, because those are easy, fun commitments that you enjoy. They don't get tiring. They don't get difficult to do. Do you get tired of having snacks? Your Cheetos, your chips, your cake, your honey buns? You don't. But it's that one thing that you know you should do that you don't want to, that you're even down to start, but you're not committed. The commitment needs to be, in order to get a full ride, because there's also stuff that needs to be for 30 days, I think, in my opinion. Because in a full cycle of 30 days, you're going to go through everything of what you like and what you are going to encounter as difficulty and what you're not going to like. you can get a good view of, man, I don't like this shit. Or even when I don't want to do it, even when it gets ugly, even when it gets tiring, if it gets difficult and it gets sweaty, it gets hot, it gets like, I still want to do it because I'm excited about it. That's commitment. Committing to the things that you're avoiding. Start that business. Start exercising. Start posting. Start trying to make new friends. Start that new dance class that you want to start. Start going out for a walk. Start doing the research on what it is to have a pet, because you don't want to be irresponsible about it either, especially if you're bringing in another being into your life. But you thought about it, and it takes a little bit of researching first, especially if it's something that you've never done before. But once you're committed, commit. Don't avoid it. Don't avoid the work that comes with the long-term commitment. And what could be long-term? That 30 days, that first 30 days. Get into it. Do what you need to do to start and stay with it. And mark it on your calendar. Put it on your calendar and say, okay, this is day 1. You want to start waking up early. As simple as that. You want to start waking up early, you start, I'm going from day 1, day 30. If the month has, 28 days, then you're going to go from day 1 to day 2 of the next month. That's a full 30 days, because that hits some weekends, it hits Mondays, it hits Fridays, and every day in between, and you're going to see what it's about. I'm not saying that you're not going to find more difficult days later on in the season, when it gets cold, when it gets hot, when the days are long, when the days are short. Here comes the holidays, here comes the tough days, those real tough, challenging days. That's going to be a whole different story. But at the very least, you were down to stay committed for those 30 days, to find out what it's about, to find out what you like about it or don't. It could be that you could start that business that you wanted to do, that hobby that you wanted to do, that YouTube channel that you wanted to start, that separate Instagram or TikTok account that's different from your regular one that you just wanted to start posting about that thing that you're into. You could find out that you're not really that much into it. You want to start posting about plants, I don't know. And you're like, man, I really want to. I love my plants. I love it. And you start posting and you go day 1, day 5, day 10. And then you're like, at day 10, it's like, I thought I was going to like posting about plants. I like plants, but I like plants just for me. I'll give you an example. I like washing my truck. Some of you may know I have a 3rd gen 4Runner. I love washing it. Do I love washing it all the time? No. You should start a detailing business. Hell no. I don't want to clean other people's car. I like cleaning my car specific times and days and the way things are going that day. And if I want to hang out and listen to some music and chill and it's not that dirty and I have the shade is right and I don't got no commitments, every now and again I like to wash it. Otherwise, I'm right there in the drive-thru. Get my 10, 12 bucks, whatever, run it through, vacuum it real quick, do the blower. I'm done. It's washed. I'm ready to go, and I'm moving on to the next one. Do I want to make content about washing my car? No. Could it have been like, man, do I really enjoy it? Yeah, I've taken pictures of my truck, of course. I do little video clips. I do pictures. I put them on Instagram, on my stories. It's fun. Is it something that I want to commit to? No, but I know I don't want to commit to. It's that one that you're always talking about, like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, I'm going to start a channel on this. Oh, I'm going to start skating. Oh, I'm going to start bicycling. Oh, I'm going to start cooking better. But you won't commit because you're avoiding commitment. Not so much that you're scared. You really like that thing. You really do want to start riding bikes. You really do want to start skateboarding, or you really do want to start going for walks. You have your dog right there that's been your faithful companion all these years, and you don't remember the last time you took him out for a walk when you know they should exercise every day. He doesn't complain because he or she loves you, but you won't take him. And you've been like, I should take you for a walk. I see Albert taking his dogs out for the walk all the time. He talks about the daily walk. I should take him out for a walk. But you're avoiding the commitment. You're not scared. You know you should. You know you want to. You know it wants to. It has to. It's the commitment you took on but you thought the commitment all had to do with, I'll buy you a nice collar, I'll post about you, I'll feed you. and take you to the vet when you need to and buy you a t-shirt and the holiday themed shirts and all that. But all your other needs, such as the dreaded word, exercising, you'll avoid it. You know you have to. Don't avoid the things that you have to do. That's your conscience telling you got to do it. And you're arguing with your conscience by saying, I'll do it later. I'm not saying no. I'm saying I'm going to do it. It's just not right now. It's just, I got a lot going on. That's avoiding commitment. And that means you're scared. To a certain level, it means you're scared and you're avoiding the things that you need, that you know that you should do. And people that are scared don't have any discipline. And if you don't have any discipline, you don't have any confidence. Then it's going to come to a point where you're going to want that confidence. I need to give me some confidence because this other thing that's really important to you, you want to do, but you lack the confidence. Well, you get that confidence by working on your discipline, by doing the things that you're avoiding. Doing the things that you know you should be doing that you don't do. Don't avoid commitment. That thing that you know you should be doing that you really want to do but you're avoiding, start there, because then it'll build up to the things that you really don't want to do but you know you have to. There's that group of things, that one or two things that you're always talking about doing because you do want to, but you're avoiding the commitment. Commit, give it 30 days, go through the cycle, go through the thing, and then you know if you really want to do it. And by then you'll probably realize, man, I should be doing this. And you'd have the courage enough to start, and you'll create momentum. And then you'll keep on going and you know, I can't stop. I have to do this. Why do you think that way? Because now you have discipline. That discipline is going to make you more responsible and say, I have to do this. Even though I was avoiding, I was so dumb in avoiding it. I shouldn't have avoided it. Now that I'm doing it, I know it's my responsibility and I have to do it. That's discipline. And watch how it makes you feel. You're going to stand up a little taller. Things are going to start going your way more. Why? Because you have confidence and you're not going to be avoiding other things that you know you should be doing, whether it's something that you want to do or it's just straight out something that you don't want to do, but you know that you should. That comes with confidence because you built your discipline. Hope this video helped. If it did, if it resonated, if it hit some type of way, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, you know where to leave them below. But make sure you're subscribed so I can get at you on the next video.